always, I'm starting off with Urban Decay's Primer Potion as a base coat for my eyes. So as my base shadow, I'm using my flat shader brush and just applying the color Supermom from the Tartelette palette to the lid. So now using my domed pencil brush, I'm taking the color Tribal, and it's by the brand Trucco, and I'm just going to put that in the crease and basically just draw a line across the crease. And it is going to look a little harsh and bright, but that's fine because then in the next step, we will blend it out. Using my tapered blending brush, I'm just going to go wild and blend this out until it looks normal. You just want to stay in that like crease motion. You don't want to blend it anywhere further than that, and just kind of go back and forth, and then eventually it'll all blend out and look smooth. So for this step, I actually wet my flat shader brush using MAC's Fix Plus, and then after it was wet, then I picked up the shadow. The shadow that I'm using is Gleam, also by MAC, and this is a good technique because as you can see, it'll make the shimmer just really pop, and it'll make it look a lot more like electric and not so dull. So I'm just going to pat that onto my lid and not let it go any further than the crease. Using the same brush, I'm using the color Flamingo from the Smashbox Pop Studio palette, and I'm just going to put that on the center of my lid. So just to add some depth to the outside corners of my eye, I'm taking my domed pencil brush and I'm using the color Dreamer from the Tartelette palette, and just going to apply that in like a triangle kind of motion to the corners of my eyes. To create a nice winged liner, I'm using Bobbi Brown's gel liner in the color Black Ink, and I'm just going to lightly draw on the wing. It's not going to be too thick because I will be applying lashes after, so you don't want it to be that thick because I find that the lashes will add more thickness. So now I'm going to go over that same wing using L'Oreal's Carbon Black Liquid Liner. The reason why I do this is because I'm so bad at doing my winged liner with just this product. I like to use the gel liner first and then go over it just to make it more intense. Now that we're done applying shadow to the lids, I can now conceal my under eyes. I like to do this after because if there's any fallout, you don't want it to stick into your concealer. Going back with Bobbi Brown's gel liner, I'm going to use that to line my inner waterline. So I've picked up the color Tribal and Gleam and then mixed them together just to blend that underneath my eye. And just because Tribal on its own would be way too intense for under the eye, so I feel like Gleam will like tone it down a little bit. Using an angled blending brush, I'm using the color Free Spirit, and that's also from the Tartelette palette, and I'm just going to apply that under my brow bone. These lashes that I'm putting on are seriously my favorite. They're so damn dramatic, but I love it. They're actually from Primark, believe it or not, which is a department store in the UK. Anytime I'm in London, I always purchase a ton of lashes. They're only £1, which is about $2 Canadian, which is super cheap. So after my lashes have dried, I'm going to take the Tartiest mascara and apply that to my bottom lashes. So here I'm just using Hoola bronzer, applying it to my cheekbones, forehead, and jawline just to lightly contour my face. For blush, I'm using the color Peach Twist from MAC. It's a really warm, like bronzy color, which I think really complements a rose gold lid very nicely. I'm using the liner Dervish from MAC to overline my lips. I love this liner. It really makes your lips look a hell of a lot larger than what they actually are. And then for lipstick, I'm using L'Oreal's Fairest Nude, my favorite ride or die lipstick. I can't live without it. And that completes the look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Everything will be down below, all of the colors and eyeshadows and everything that I use, as well as a list of the tools that I use. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope that you come back to my channel for more.